day 25th of January LeetCode Challenge. Today's question is, check if all ones in an array are at least k distance away. If that is the case, that all the ones in a particular array are k distance apart, then you return true. And if they are not, if you find any case where the ones are not k distance apart, you return false from it. So let's walk through one of the case that is specified in the example. It's 1 triple 0 1 double 0 1, and the least distance that should be there is 2. So all the elements where the value 1 is held are k distance apart, 2 distance apart. This one and this one are at a distance 3, and this one and this one are at a distance 2. You return true from it. Otherwise, had it not been the case, you have returned false. Let's walk through example number 2. The distance between this one and this one is 1. The number of zeros in between is 1, and however it should have been at minimum 2, and hence as a result you return false from it. And let's look at the algorithm. It looks like a very typical question of two-pointer approach. Nothing fussy about this question, not much logic. Use a two-pointer approach. You find first index, then you find second index where 1 exists, and calculate the difference between the two. And if that distance is greater than, if it's greater than k, well and good. If it's not, return false. So let's jump onto the slideshow that I've created. Let me just take a pen and let's start the algorithm. So let's store two pointers, and one will be the previous index, and there will be a current running index. So previous index, since there is no 1, we initialize to minus infinity. So this is minus infinity. Looks good. And we get this. It's 0, skip, 0, skip, and you get first one. Since it's the first one, you cannot make a comparison with the previous index. You just update the previous index to, let's just write the indexes as well. This is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, and this is 10. So now, since it's the first one, so let's simply update the previous index to 2. Had it been the second one or third one, you would have compared it with the previous index value, and then we would have calculated the difference between these two and compared it with k. K in this case, let's take 2. So this is the previous one, skip, and we just update the previous one to 2, previous index, and then move ahead. It's 3, 0, 0, 0. Then we get another 1. So 1 is 6 here. 1 is at an index 6 here, and previous was at 2. 6 minus 2 minus 1 should be less than, if it is less than k, then it's an error condition. Otherwise, you continue the process. If this condition become true, then you return false from it. It's not in this case because 6 minus 2 minus 1 is 3. That means there are 3 zeros in between. So it's a safe case. You simply move ahead, simply update the previous index to 6. Move ahead 7, then we get 8. So 8 minus previous index is 6 minus 1. 8 minus 6 minus 1. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 is less than 2, which is our upper limit, and hence we abort the process. It's a failure case. Return false from this. Yeah, this is what we have to write. You store one index as is the previous index of the previous one, and you maintain a loop variable that keeps on iterating to the input array, and whenever you find a 1, you compare it with the previous one index, and if it is within limits, you continue the process. If it is not, you abort the process and return false from it. And also you update the value of the previous one, because now this index will be treated as the previous one index. So let's quickly code this up. Variable that is the previous one index equals to integer dot min value. That means that will help us whether it is the first one in the array or not. And let's just start the iteration. I is less than 0, I is less than nums dot length, I plus plus, and if we see a 1, then we will, if I minus index of previous one index minus 1 is less than k, that means it's a failure case and we return false. Otherwise, we update the previous one to current I and continue the iteration. We are good here and return true. This looks pretty simple. Also, we need to check whether previous one wasn't initialized is not equal to the minimum value, because that's the first case, is not equal to integer dot min value. So min value tells us that it's the first one in the array. If we are, let's just try this up. Looks good. Accepted. What is the time complexity of this approach? The time complexity of this approach is order of n. You're iterating through the array once, and the space complexity is constant space. SC is constant, and TC is you have to iterate through the array once to get your answer, to check whether all the ones are not k distance apart. Hope I made it clear and hope you enjoyed the session today.